Hello. I'm by myself now, unfortunately. Uh, okay. Audio's working. Trying to do that a little bit faster. Now. But hello again. Welcome back to Mario Mayhem. We're finishing Mario 3D World now. Gabe started this game with me. Unfortunately, he won't be with me to finish it. So expect a stream that's exponentially less funny and energetic. That's okay. Oh boy, it's the one level that everyone uses to everyone uses to explain Nintendo's multi-step level design. I've seen a lot of really good YouTube videos talking about it, so it's not to say those videos are bad. I love those videos, but it's just funny because I feel like everyone always talks about this level specifically because I guess it is a good example. It's just funny. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, so things with Gabe were a little bit sillier than a typical Mario Mayhem stream. I tend to try most of the time to make sure things are still like sort of silly and lighthearted, but I can certainly attest to the fact that not only do I use bigger words when I'm by myself, but also just, you know, having someone there to bounce things off of definitely makes for a pretty good time compared to doing it by yourself, but I still enjoy doing it regardless. I just enjoy playing these games. I've said multiple times, pretty much, I mean, you could pretty much give me any Mario game. It's one of my video game happy places. Alright, so much for that clone. Okay. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. Oh. I remember this... I think there's like a harder version of this puzzle. But... I don't know. That certainly was not it. Oh my god. Either this level is extremely... It's much shorter than I remember it, or just they scrunched up all the green stars right at the very beginning. Oh god. Am I gonna miss it? Oh no. Ah, come on. Alright. I don't think... Oh my god, is that actually already the ending? Damn, this is a short level. Like, I know most of 3D World's levels are pretty short, but this is like... It was over in... I felt like it was over in like 2 seconds. Oh, there's a little Luigi confetti. Oh, man. I was not expecting to finish this game today. I've been doing most of the other ones in 3 sessions. Well, most of the 3D ones anyway. The 2D ones usually have like warp zones and stuff. But yeah, we ended up getting way farther than I thought we would. Which is good because that means that I can start Odyssey on Friday. Not to say that I want this to be over quickly, because actually this is one of the ones I was looking the most forward to replaying. I think I 100%ed this game for the first time I think it said on the file screen in March of last year. So it hasn't been that long since I actually played the game, but, you know, 100%ing the game and just playing through it like normal, I feel like are two different things, because, you know, you're playing through a lot of levels just with the sole purpose of getting to the end and getting the golden flagpole, and, you know, there's all the collectibles and everything. Whereas I feel like if you're just going through it like normal for fun, it's sort of a different thing. Okay, let's not get caught in that. Can I... Oh, I can fly with the spring. Okay. I've been learning a lot of things about this game that I didn't know before in this playthrough. Like when Gabe was here earlier, we had clones, and I found out for the first time that you can ground pound a friend's clone to steal it and make it your own. And I never knew that was something that you could do before. And I don't really see what the functionality of it is. But I feel like, you know, a lot of the game is built up on like the mixture of the cooperative stuff and the competitive stuff. You know, like with the crown at the end and everything. So I guess it is kind of funny that you can steal a friend's clone just for no reason. Okay. I'm trying to avoid this as much as possible. Oh, but I actually need it for this, I think. Oh, what? Oh, do I need to guide them over here? Shoot me over here. Thank you. Oh. Okay. They were already coming before I was even in the light, I think. That's what it looked like anyway. Why does this castle level remind me of... It reminds me of the, one of the first levels in Lego Star Wars. Like, one of the Phantom Menace levels. Where you're, like, in Padme's palace. I think it's something just about, like, the podiums and the windows and being on the balcony and stuff. It's a little bit of a weird comparison to make, though. Ooh. He was getting scared there for a second. Okay. Up here. Oh, maybe I don't actually need them at all. You can just... There we go. Trying to make it so that we don't have to backtrack at all. Because the last unlockable level that you unlock with green stars was 80 stars. And we still, I don't think... We might be at that point now, but it took us a while to get there. So... I'm assuming that the castle is probably going to be more than that. Maybe not. Maybe that's just one level they wanted to keep locked up, I guess. Man, I want to replay 3D Land. It's one of the ones I said was going to skip over just because I don't have any real way to record 3DS footage because it's like... I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but... The weird thing about recording a 3DS game is that if you want to record it from real hardware, you have to essentially get a component installed onto your 3DS. Like, it's not like something you plug into it. It's like a whole other part. Like, you send it off to someone. I mean, you could technically do it yourself, too, but I don't know how to do that. And you basically just send it off. They install a capture board on your 3DS and send it back to you. I don't really want to do that. So, I don't know. I do think I'll end up revisiting 3D Land on my own time, just because I feel like it's definitely been a while since I played that game, and I'd like to maybe go back and 100% that game because it's one of the only 3D games that I haven't 100%ed that I actually really enjoyed. I think the only other one, I think I said this earlier, the only other one I haven't 100%ed was Sunshine. But that one's not worth 100%ing to me. And it's not because the game is bad, it's just because there's nothing really worth it. Whereas, honestly, as someone that really loves Mario games, and, like, challenge in Mario games, because I like to conquer, I mean, that sounds a little bit pretentious, I guess, but, you know, I really like to spend a lot of time with these games and master them. So, you know, for me, an extremely hard level... like, to cap off the game is a worthwhile thing to 100% the game for. And I did it for 3D World already. So I think it's about time I went back and did it for 3D Land, because I haven't already. I mentioned earlier, too, that I beat 3D Land in a day. So, I mean, I didn't do all the bonus content and stuff in a day, but still, the fact that I was done with that game so fast makes me feel like I need to revisit it. Especially since it's been a really long time. Oh man, this song always makes me think of, there was, for a promotion for Mario 3D Land, they did, oh wait. Okay, I need to listen to the music for that part, just so I can get it just right. But yeah, for 3D Land they did a promotion, and I think I talked about this already, on a different stream. I don't remember which one, but they did a thing where they built like a Mario-themed playground in Times Square in New York. And that's the sort of thing I would have loved as a kid. And they played, in the video where they showed it off on the Nintendo YouTube channel, they played that version of the Mario theme, like the 3D Land version of the Mario theme. So that's just what my mind immediately goes to when I hear it. And again, you know, that's one of those things where it's like the idea of having a Mario world to run around in real life has always been such an exciting thing to me. And I'm really, really excited for Super Nintendo World because it's literally going to be exactly that. It seems like it's going to be more than just like, because, you know, it's already cool enough that they're going to have like areas that you can like walk around in that are just like very reminiscent. It looks like it's going to be pretty much just Mario, which is kind of sad because it's Super Nintendo World. So it'd be cool to see some other Nintendo stuff. But the Mario stuff that they're doing looks really cool. And they have, I guess, like the wristbands that they give you to basically, you wear them through the park. And then, like, you know, there's like question boxes and stuff. And then you hit it with the wristband on your wrist. And you get coins and stuff. And, like, I guess there's like an app or something, like the Universal app, I guess, where you can like compete for coins and stuff with other players. And I don't know, that sort of stuff. I mean, if it ties into like the rides too, like your score on like the Mario Kart ride or something, like I think that's gonna be really, really fun. And I cannot wait until that finally opens. I'm gonna be 24. I mentioned this. I mentioned it on a different stream where I was worried I was going to be in my 30s like when Super Nintendo World opens up, just because we've known about it for so long, like years. Like they put out a promotional video for it in like 2016 probably. I think I watched it recently and it was, oh god, is that it? Is that my one chance to get the green star gone? Oh, okay, no, never mind. Thank you. But yeah, that's when they started promoting it, and they announced the partnership even longer ago. So it's just like, you know, I've been waiting for so long for this thing to be a reality, and I was worried that since it was going to be a part of Epic Universe, which is like their new park in Orlando, that it wasn't going to be finished for a really long time. And 2024 is still a ways off, but it's not as long as I feared. But it is sort of weird and sad that I'm going to be 24 by the time it opens up. Like, you know, I would have loved to visit that place as a kid. But I don't think that I'm going to be any less excited about it when it happens. Thanks for hosting me, Gabe, by the way. I wish you were here to finish this game with me. We're close to the end. Well, I guess not really. We're still in World 5. But is that it? Is that already it? Damn. That's the thing about these games' bosses, or about this game's bosses, is that they're all really cool and creative. Well, most of them are really cool and creative, but they're all really easy, too, so they're over in, like, less than a minute. I'm waiting for... I don't know if Gabe is actually watching. I'm waiting for the Bob Ross in the chat. We'll see, I guess. This game, it's funny because even though, like, you know, people love to speedrun the 3D Mario games, just because it's, like, it's really fun to, like, move around and stuff, and, like, move through the levels really quickly. Okay, cool, Gabe. I'm gonna hold you to that. But yeah, I've always found the 3D Land and 3D World games the most fun to speedrun personally, because even though the movement isn't as, like, snappy and fast as it is in something like 64 and Sunshine, or even Odyssey, just the fact that the levels are so short and linear, I feel like they really lend themselves to, like, learning the layout and mastering it and moving through it as fast as possible. And especially because, like, you know, starting with Galaxy 2, they started displaying your best level time on the world map. And I think that really encourages, it encourages players like me, at least, to want to go back and improve it. Yeah, okay, so I guess the fake-out Bowser world is World 7? Because I mentioned that before. I really love World 6, though. I don't really think about this game in terms of the worlds. I think about it in terms of, like, just like Galaxy 2. Like, there is pretty much not a single level that I dislike in this game. Which is, I think, really impressive. It's just crazy that Nintendo puts, like, they make so many levels for all of these games, and at least for all the games that I've been playing, there isn't a single dud in the entirety of any of the games. Like, there hasn't been a single level, like, since Galaxy 1, there hasn't been a single one that I've dreaded returning to. Oh boy. Two can play at that game. Ha. I think the clear pipes, I'm glad they brought them back. Oh shit. I'm glad they brought them back for Mario Maker for people to make levels with, just because I think they're such a fun mechanic. And just like, you know, I don't know, there's just something about them. It's just really fun, and it's like almost makes you wonder why they weren't part of the games from the beginning. And it's like it's again, it seems like a silly thing for them because they were using it in like the marketing material and stuff. It's like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. There's a green star on top of the pipe, I think. It's just sort of a silly thing for them to be like, you know, oh, now there's green pipes, and it's like a selling, or not green pipes, clear pipes, and it's like a selling point of the game. Oh god, am I not gonna be able to get up there? All right. I don't really feel like killing myself to start over to get the thing, so. Ooh, boy. I knew I was cutting it close, but I was hoping that I would make it. It's cool to have, like, you know, because pipes can get you from one place to the other, but it's cool to be able to control yourself on the way and, like, make that part of the challenge. So, like, you're not just sitting around waiting for certain parts. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. That's literally cannibalism. And it's not a big deal. I don't think you can kill the fuzzies with fireballs, so I'm not even gonna try. Maybe you can, though, and maybe I should have tried. Damn, I got all the... Oh, there's Captain Toad. I got all the freaking green stars, but not the stamp. Ah, it's okay. I'm not really gonna... I mean, Miiverse is down. Like, Miiverse isn't even a thing anymore. So there isn't really a purpose to collecting the stamps other than just 100%ing the game. There's minus. They're telling me this now? I'm on World 6, and they just thought that... I mean, obviously I already knew that, but... It's just funny that they feel like now is a good time to tell me. Oh my god, there's a lot more of them than I thought there would be. But I guess they've been exponentially ramping up the difficulty in these Hammer Brothers levels. It's weird how, like, Mario's proportions are different based on whether it's a linear game or a sandbox game. Because Mario is, for some reason, he always seems like he's a little bit shorter and, like, a little bit pudgier in the sandbox games, like Odyssey and Sunshine and 64. And then in the linear games, he's always, like, you know, a little bit taller and thinner. And I guess that has something to do with relating to how he moves around differently in those games. But it's just funny to me. It seems like I don't. It seems like an arbitrary sort of difference. Like I don't really know like why how he looks or like how fat he is like contributes to how he feels. But maybe it's a deeper concept than I'm able to understand. I'm sure, I mean, I'm sure they have, like, documents upon documents about Mario's different proportions inside Nintendo. I really like this level. New Super Mario Bros. U had a level like this, and I think even, like, the other New Super Mario Bros. Games had levels like this. But I think something about the 3D World music, like the 3D World Ghost House music, and just the 3D World art style, I feel like, because it's a little bit, it stands out a little bit more, I think, from the New Super Mario Bros. Style. I feel like that really makes this version of the ghost ship stand out. As weird as it would be, because I'm thinking about this now, I honestly love all styles of Mario platformers. Like, I love 2D Mario games. I love 3D sandbox Mario games. I love 3D linear Mario games. I think I like, as much as I love sandbox Mario, and, like, I'm so glad they returned to it instead of just sticking with the 3D World style permanently, I would very much enjoy another game in the style of 3D World. Because 3D Land and 3D World, like, you know, 3D Land, the concept of mixing the mechanics of the 3D and 2D Mario games was a really cool idea at the time, and I really enjoyed it. And then I think people were a little bit less excited about 3D World, mostly just because it was in a period where we were getting a lot of Mario games that felt sort of similar to one another. And not having, like, a big grand Mario adventure. Well, at least it didn't seem like it was a big grand Mario adventure on the surface. It just seemed like a, you know, another 3D land that was relatively simple compared to the other games. But you know, I am very much one of the fans of this game. I'm a fan of all Mario games, but I feel like they sort of, as cool as the formula was in 3D World and 3D Land, sorry, you know, they refined it and improved on it in this game. And it's really fun to play, and it's really satisfying to play. So I think it would be cool if they made another game like it. You know, I don't want... The problem is that because there's so many different pillars of major Mario games, I don't want them to stick with one style forever. And, you know, of course, there's the thing, it's like, you know, oh, when they reveal a new Mario game, what type of Mario game is it going to be? I don't know. I feel like, at the end of the day, they're all fun games. Wait, I gotta listen. Okay, I screwed it. I screwed that one up. I'm better than that. But yeah, just I think this game is really fun, really satisfying, and, like, you know, I don't want it I wouldn't want it to turn into, like, a new Super Mario Brothers situation where they just release a linear 3D Mario every year or something, and, like, you know, they get stale. But I am a fan of this style, and I would like to see at least one more game like it, you know? They've sort of avoided doing trilogies. Like, they didn't do a Galaxy trilogy, they didn't do a 3D World, 3D Land trilogy. They didn't even make a sequel to Sunshine, which is still pretty sad. But yeah, I'd like to see maybe one more game in this style. And I've already said, you know, if they were to do a Galaxy 3, I would want them to mix the mechanics with Odyssey, because I think it would work really well. But I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know if they'll do Galaxy 3 at all. We'll just have to wait, I guess, and see what happens. I'm sort of tempted at the beginning of every level to, like, randomize what character I use. Just because it's cool that that's even an option. But I really like the way Mario controls in this game. And, like, even though, you know, all the other characters have their own abilities, I like Mario's well-roundedness. I just think he's the most satisfying to control overall. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the whole level. Yeah, they knew I had to use the cat suit to get up there. I think I skipped a green star, though. Oh, is that one up there? Oh, okay. It didn't move for a while, so I was hoping that it just wouldn't move at all. Wait, can I get in here? That's what I thought. Oh, here we go. I always felt like 3D Land's levels, maybe it's just because I played 3D Land immediately after Galaxy 2 as a kid, because I think 3D Land actually came out like a year after Galaxy 2, which is pretty crazy for a 3D Mario game. And you know, obviously it was a little bit simpler, but it's still, you know, those games take a lot to make. So it was weird that they put them out that close together. But I've always felt like 3D Land felt a little bit more like Galaxy, like a bite-sized sort of Galaxy game, whereas this game always sort of felt like its own thing to me. Well, I guess more, you know, it's obviously an evolution of 3D Land, but it feels more like it's coming to its own in terms of style, and you know, obviously it doesn't have gravity mechanics or a lot of stuff, but 3D Land always felt like a bite-sized portable Galaxy to me. And I really like that about it. I'm able to appreciate all these games in their own way, because none of them are bad. Prince Bully. I don't think there should be royalty given to bullies. I hate bullies. I've been playing, I think I mentioned this last time. I've been playing Mario and Luigi Partners in Time recently. Just because I wanted to play some Mario RPGs to tide me over until Origami King comes out. And there's bullies in that game, and they look like the bullies from 64, but instead of just being like tin cans, they're like actual bulls. And that made me think, like, I'm assuming the original concept for the bullies was based off of like bulls, you know? I mean, maybe. I mean, with the horns and everything. But I highly doubt that they were supposed to be bulls in 64, because, you know, they look like Prince Bully here with the two little feet on the bottom. But it's just interesting that there is a version of the bully in Mario that actually is, like, you know, a bull. Oh, this is a level. This is an interesting one. We mentioned this last time when Gabe was here. But back when this game came out, I think that's when Nintendo... That was the year Nintendo started doing... I wish they still did this. They did, like, a preview event for some of their E3 games. So, like, you know, as a kid, I always really wanted to go to E3 just because it was, like, you know, that was where all the new games were being shown off, and, like, they had the opportunity to play them. And playing games before they were released was, like, the coolest idea in the world to me. So that year, Nintendo decided that they were going to bring demos of a lot of their games to Best Buy for people to try out, and I got to play this specific level of 3D World. But, like, I think it was in June, because that's when E3 happens, and the game came out in November, I think? November, December? So just the idea of, like, you know, obviously you need to be 18 to get into E3, and it's in California, and, like, on the other side of the country, so I wouldn't have been able to go. It was like a pipe dream to be able to go as a kid. But just the fact that Nintendo did that, like made it so that other people could play their games ahead of time, like, as part of the E3 festivities, I thought was the coolest thing ever. And I was really excited about this game. And I was doing YouTube at the time. Obviously, none of the videos from back in that era are available to watch anymore, because they're just a tad bit cringy. Because I was like 12 at the time, and, like, you know, I didn't have a very good eye for production value or any of that sort of stuff. So it's just, like, you know, on my I think it's like videos I took on, like, my Windows phone at the time, and, like, it's just really low quality, and, like, it's just me and my friends, like, going to the event and being excited. And Gabe's in it, and Tyler's in it. I should probably go. I want to go back and rewatch that after I do this, but it was a really cool thing. Uh, and it's just I wish they still did that. Like they did it, I think, up through Mario Maker's release, and then they didn't have really much to show off in 2016, so they didn't do it that year, and they haven't done it since. And I think it would still be pretty cool if they did that. You know, and I don't know if I'm even gonna ever get to go to E3 now because like, you know, it's not happening this year, of course. But it seems to be turning into something else entirely, and like less and less people are going every year, and I feel like it's on its way out, E3, which is really sad. But I'm not as torn up about it just because of some stuff that I've heard about the most recent events. And there will be plenty of other cool gaming related opportunities in the future that aren't related to E3, I'm sure. Still, though, it's always cool to be able to play games before they come out. So hopefully that is something that Nintendo goes back to doing in the future. If they went back to doing the Nintendo World Championships, I wouldn't put anything I wouldn't put anything off limits in terms of bringing stuff back. Oh boy, my favorite type of level. Auto-scrolling. Oh god, where am I? Wait. I can't see myself. Oh, I just went really far ahead. I thought I was like off to the left side of the screen. But I was at the top, and I didn't even realize I was at the top. Can I? Okay, I can't go that way. Oh, the fuzzies are right there. That's cool. It's far more stressful when they're like that. But it's cool. I'm gonna take my sweet time. Because, I mean, honestly, in context, in the Mario world, that's exactly what Mario is doing. Like, he could easily run ahead and get way further away from them. But you know, here the camera is keeping us closer together. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, no. Did I get a checkpoint? Am I gonna have to start over? Ah, come on. Alright, I guess we'll do it as a cat this time. Or, actually, yeah, I would much rather prefer to do it as a raccoon. I do wonder what they're gonna do for the next 3D Mario. Just the fact that, you know, for a long time, the main draw of a new Mario game, at least from Nintendo's perspective, was whatever new power-up they added. And Odyssey doesn't even really have any power-ups. It's just, you know, it's Cappy, and that's the ability, and, you know, that completely works for that game. But it does make me wonder what the next move is going to be. Like, whether it's going to be, like, Odyssey 2, or, like, a completely different type of sandbox Mario, or another linear Mario, or, like, something different entirely. I have no idea. I've said I think Odyssey, regardless of what type of game it is, I think Odyssey definitely deserves a sequel. Just because the capture mechanic has a lot of potential, and I feel like nowadays, if they weren't gonna do a sequel to Odyssey, they would have at least done DLC for it. But I think it might have been. I'm assuming at least that they probably did have DLC in the works, and then the fact that they haven't released any by now probably means that they had enough ideas to warrant creating a full sequel, and that's what they're working on. Which would be amazing. But again, you know, I can't, that's just like a guess. I can't really be sure, and I really have no idea what they're gonna do if it's not that. But that makes it exciting too, so I guess we'll see. I like that in this game they always sort of try to incorporate one of the mechanics of the level into getting on top of the flagpole. They want to make sure you remember the mechanic. They want to make sure they want to make sure that they get whatever they can out of the mechanic before they throw it away for something else. All right. Oh my God, we're breezing through this game. We're already at the World 6 boss. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer a text, and then we're gonna get going again. Okay. Let's go. Let's go save Toothpaste Hair Girl. I always loved how fluid that animation is. They're marching, but they don't even notice me until I hit them. Oh, I really love the colors on this level. I've always really loved nighttime levels in Mario. Maybe that's part of the reason I love so many of Galaxy's levels too, because it's like, you know, it's a space sky, so the lighting is always very pretty. Oh my God. I was not expecting that many bombs. And I don't think that's the only time in the game that something comes out of a question box other than coins or a power-up, which is really weird. I mean, I've mentioned before, a lot of times I just try to... I think about that sort of stuff from the eyes of a game developer, just because I make my own games, so I know how certain... I have my own idea of how certain things like that are programmed. Like the basic idea. And it's like, you know, in that case, they would have had to... I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, and they just, like, you know, they can put whatever they want in the boxes, sort of like a Mario Maker type deal. But... if that's not the case, then they had to program that box, that individual box, specifically to spit out bombs. And that's the only time in the entire game that they do that. And I think that's really funny. They were probably smarter than that, though. Because they are some of the smartest game developers in the entire world. Okay, I don't really understand how I was supposed to go about, getting that green star without dying. Alright. I hate replaying auto-scrolling levels because it's like... not only do you have to replay all the stuff you've already played, but you can't do it at your own pace. Like, you can't go through it fast if you feel like you're capable of going through it fast. You just have to wait for the level to move you through at its pace. And I'd much rather just speed through it. Again, I feel like the linear games lend themselves to being speedrun. Or speed-ran, I guess. But you can't really do that with auto-scrolling levels. I'm coming. So I missed... if that's the first one, and I got the third one at the end and died, there's a third green star somewhere that I'm missing. Huh. Maybe it's in that block. Seems a little bit weird for an individual block to just be sitting on top of the thing. It's alright. I probably won't need it. Yes, please let me move through faster. What? Oh, no. God. I don't... come on. I don't want to play through this whole thing again. Let me run. Let me go fast. Okay, at least I have the raccoon suit again. So I can float around and make this a little bit more fun for me. Hey, there's another Luigi! I think it's funny how the raccoon suit kind of looks like footy pajamas. I feel like a lot of Mario 3's old sprites also look like that, too. So, I don't think that was, like, an intentional thing on Nintendo's part, but I still like that that's sort of consistent in my perception of it, that they both look like they're wearing footy pajamas. Take that! That's what happens when you just have bombs spawning on your freaking ship the whole time. Okay, let's see if I can actually... Okay, I guess not. It was... At that point, the screen was moving too fast. And I know I complain about the screen moving too slow. But... the bombs were too far back for me to be able to do that. So I'm not gonna yell about it. I'm not gonna get angry about it. I'm just pointing it out. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's probably what I need to do to get that green star. It was like a weird perspective thing, so I didn't look like it, but yeah, that's totally it. Oh boy, he did the freaking Naruto hand gesture. What the? I don't remember this at all. Him, like, duplicating himself like that. I think it's funny, too, that in the first fight with him, like, he turns invisible. But I feel like that's something they would save for a different fight with him. But there's less fights with Boom Boom in this game than there are in 3D Land, so I guess that's fair. I know she's there. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. Oh, that was close. I really like how this game adapted a lot of 3D Land's themes. Because 3D Land already had really great music. But this game, you know, reworked several of them to make them sound, I don't want to say better. I mean, technically better, I guess. Like, you know, they use real, like, a real orchestra and a real band for a lot of it. I feel like a lot of it, maybe this wasn't the case, but I guess it does feel like it was, like, all digitally done for 3D Land, and it just feels, like, more authentic, I guess, in this game. Alright, I think this is the Bowser world. Well, after we take care of this, of course. I'll just get my wine opener and open this up. This is gonna be Motley Boss Blob, right? Yeah, there he is. Motley Boss Blob's big battle. I remember this guy looking really cool. I probably should have checked that question box to see if there was a specific item I was supposed to be using in this fight. But, I guess we'll see. He always sort of reminded me of the Luigi's Mansion boss. Like, I think this Bogmire specifically, he always reminded me of. Alright. Okay. Oh, this will actually work out really well. Yeah, let's get some double cherry going in here. That was probably going to be what was in the box. I've never gotten enough double cherries to be able to tell. Oh, did I lose one of my guys? I've never gotten enough double cherries to be able to tell, but I've never known what the limit is on how many clones you can have. Because it seems like it's almost endless, but they won't ever... You know, you can't take clones with you, and they won't ever give you enough double cherries to actually have unlimited clones. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. These bosses are really cool, but they're really easy, and they're over in like 5 seconds. So, they need to... I mean, you know, I think there is more challenging versions of them in the bonus worlds, but still, you know, I want to be wowed, and I am wowed by these bosses, but then they're over before, like, just as I'm getting into them. Look at that guy. He's just, even though several lives are in danger, he's just having the time of his life. Yeah, the circus is closed. Let's go. I'm on my way. So, I mentioned before, this game has the biggest fake out of any Mario game. They sort of did a similar thing in Odyssey with they had the Bowser world and then they have the moon at the end. Spoiler alert. But just the fact, like, you know, I think this was the first game to do the thing where, like, you know, you have the fake out final boss and then you have an entire other world to play. And it's like, I think that's cool. I think it's cool to have a fake out like that, but at the same time, just the fact that it's like, you know, you're getting ready to be done with the game, and then the game is like, oh, it's not over, and it's like, you know, it's a fun game, so it's not like a bad thing, but at the same time, you definitely, I feel like, reach a point, where you're just like, okay, I'm ready for this game to be over. And I didn't really have that problem just because I love this game so much. But I've definitely had that problem with other games where I was like ready for them to end, and they kept seeming like they were gonna end, and then they just kept going. Like Tearaway by Media Molecule was definitely one of those games where I was like, it has like a million fake out endings, and like I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just ready for this game to end. As great as the game is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how great it is. At a certain point, you're just like, okay, I'm ready to set down the controller and move on, you know? And it's like, certain games are longer, and like, you know, oh, this is the harder version that I was thinking of. It's not even that hard still. You know, certain games just have longer lengths, but, you know, they're paced so that makes sense. But I feel like, you know, the more the game dangles the ending in front of your face, the more you're just kind of like, okay, I'm ready for this game to end. I'm ready to reach that ending and be triumphant because you've been teasing me about the end of the game for so long. And I feel like part of me feels like Odyssey did that a little bit better than this game did, just because going to the moon was like such a cool thing, especially because of how differently it was presented than Mario Galaxy, and just because the moon is always looming in the background of the rest of the worlds, so it's always been kind of teased from the beginning. Plus, it's not that long of a world. It's mostly linear, and you can go back and explore it if you want to, but it's mostly just like a stage for the final boss. And this game, I think World Bowser is my favorite overworld in the game, and I really love World Bowser. But you know, it's just the thing where, like, you know, they have the final level and then they have the final level and the game just keeps going. And it seems like an odd thing to complain about, but still, I feel like it's worth talking about. Then again, the levels, I mean, you know, this game compared to something like Odyssey, the levels are really short. And if you really wanted to, you could probably, you know, it's not like you're gonna be like, if you get to the end of this world, and you've been playing this game a lot, I don't think you'll get to this boss and be like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll finish the game tomorrow. I mean, maybe you will, but I feel like at that point you would just rather, I mean, I at least would rather just run through the final world real quick and just get it over with. I really like this level. I think it's cool. Mario 3D Land had a level like this that was based on Zelda, which is also really cool. But I also like that this game's basically this game's top-down level is sort of its own thing. That was a pretty easy green star. Okay, don't hurt me. I need the fire flower. Oh, I guess that one doesn't do anything. I have a feeling I'm gonna miss the last green star for some reason. Yeah. I figured with two relatively easy ones, they would probably make the last one a little bit harder. It's weird that this is the ending of that level in World Bowser, like the castle with all the lava surrounding it. I mean, it made a little bit more sense for Mario Galaxy to be thematically inconsistent, just because it's in space and you're traveling to different galaxies and stuff. But this game, they just kind of do whatever they want. All right, let's see if I can get it right again. I've gotten it right plenty of times in this playthrough, but. Almost. Damn. It's like, you get 3 matched up, and it's 3 up, and it's like, that doesn't seem that bad, but it does when you consider the fact that getting them all is 8 up. Boiling blue bully belt. Okay. I'm not gonna deal with you. I don't care. Oh! Oh! Okay, he's following me. He's following me over here. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will have to deal with you. Oh! Well. That's what I get. Alright, I'll handle you with a little bit more care this time. I'll make sure that you're dealt with properly. Don't worry about that. You wanted to be dealt with, and I'm doing it. There you go. I really like the music in this level. I didn't talk about it very much in part 1 of this playthrough, just because it was with Gabe, and we kind of had a dialogue going, I guess. But the music in this game is some of my favorite in any video game, and I feel like I say that a lot. I definitely said it a lot about Galaxy, and you know, I said it about De Blob in my video about it recently, but legitimately, this is probably one of my top 5 video game soundtracks ever. And it doesn't You know, just there's so much variety in it, and it's all just such quality stuff. I just really enjoy it all. I have so much of this in my so many 3D World songs in my video game music playlist, and every song that it takes from 3D Land is either like it either sounds better here or is like rearranged so that it's like an evolution of that song. Ah, Lava's a one-hit kill in this game. I'm a much bigger fan of the power-ups in this game than the power-ups in the Galaxy games. Because as cool as those power-ups are, I mean, you know, other than stuff like the Cloud Flower and stuff, just the stuff that isn't timed in the Galaxy games. Or like, you know, certain stuff like the Spring Mushroom and stuff. I just really like the standard power-ups here feel way more worthwhile than they did in Galaxy. I mean, there wasn't a lot of them in Galaxy to begin with. The power-ups they do have here feel a lot more useful in a general sense. See, like this is a much more thematically appropriate level for the the Bowser world. I'm glad the bullies are way easier to deal with here than they were in 64 too. Do I have a fire flower? Okay. I'm sitting at an angle to where part of the left side of the screen is cut off. So I can't always see whether I've got, like, the first green star or, like, whether I have a power-up in reserve. Oh, God. No. Okay. Not gonna let you kill me this close to the end. I was gonna try to wall jump off the side, but it's not that big a deal. I'm not going for 100%. I'm answering text again, by the way. So just give me 1 second. Oh. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's gonna do its thing. Is there a secret pipe here? I mean, usually I wouldn't bother, but we're making pretty good time here, and I've done all the other ones so far, so fuck it. Oh god, there's so many of them. There are so many of them. Yeah, what if I just use the fireballs on you guys? Easy. One green star. It was worth every second. Oh god. It's actually just the full-on boss. See, that's the thing that's like... It's a little bit weird when you can take one of the major bosses in the game and use it as a mini-boss. Where's the other guy? Did he destroy them all? I think somebody just launched a firework outside. I'm not sure what for. But I just heard a... It was a build-up, and then there was a little bit of a crack. So I'm assuming it was a firework. Okay. Let's not let me die here. Thank you. I really like this game's boss rush, too. I feel like the last couple worlds have so many bosses back to back that it almost feels like its own sort of boss rush, but the actual boss rush level in this game is really good. Just because all the bosses are really good, and defeating them back to back to back feels like a proper challenge. Because even though they're all relatively easy, you know, defeating them without dying is its own sort of challenge. Alright, almost there. Trick Trap Tower. I feel like I got my tendency to alliterate things from Nintendo. Because they always alliterated stuff in the Mario games. They always do. And, like, whenever I'm supposed to come up with, like, a title for something or a tagline for something, I always alliterate it just because it just seems like the right thing to do when you name something and want it to be catchy. And it's like, you know, it's not always the right call, but it's always the call that, like, comes to mind first. Just because that's what Nintendo did to me. That's what they conditioned me to believe, I guess. Whoa! I went way farther on that long jump than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna get caught on the edge. Somebody just launched another firework. I have no idea what they're celebrating. And I have no idea whether you can hear it or not, because it's pretty faint for me. That being said, the one episode where I said that somebody was, like, making tea downstairs and, like, hadn't taken it off the kettle, I watched it back and you could in fact hear it on the stream. So maybe I almost feel like anything that I can hear, you guys can all hear. So maybe that's the case. Maybe you can hear the fireworks. I have no idea. Can I? Yeah, there we go. No, come on. Now I'm gonna have to come back down. I feel like there was a level just like this in Galaxy. Oh boy. I have no idea what that purple gas is, but I sure as hell do not want to smell it. Whoa, okay. God, did I not kill any of those purple guys on the way up? Because I knew they were going to be a problem on the way back down, but I thought I killed most of them. I don't think I actually killed any of them. Well, I won't make the same mistake again. None of them will live this time. Okay, come on. There we go. Ow. I think... God. Feels like something just bit my arm. Hold on. There's no mark, and there's no sign of any bug on my arm. It just... That's weird. I just got like a little bit of a stinging sensation in my arm. Oh god, can I not? I can't break through here anymore. Ah, come on. That's fine. I don't think I need that many green stars. I really hope I don't have to backtrack. If I do have to backtrack, I'll just do the Captain Toad levels, because that's a pretty easy way to make a bunch of green stars. Okay, yeah, this is a cakewalk without all the purple guys here. Oh boy. I think we have one more standard level left, and then we get to the fake final boss. Damn, how have I already been playing for an hour? It does not feel like that at all. It feels like I started playing like 20 minutes ago. I don't think I'm going to do... If there's like a bonus thing in here, I don't think I'm going to do it, but I just want to see what's in here. Oh, it's a Captain Toad level. No thanks. I'll come back to you if I need you. Simmering Lava Lake. It seems like most of these levels so far have been lava lakes. Oh. Well. There's that. Let's try it again. And this time, let's not be extremely stupid. feel like I really beat myself up pretty bad when I fail in one of these games. I just feel like I should do better. Oh my god. Okay. That came up higher than I thought. Alright. Let's get here. Let's get through here fast, I guess. Oh my gosh. It comes like right up to it. I thought for sure that time I was gonna get burned. Yeah, I don't want you around. Please and thank you. Oh my god, they keep spawning. Okay. Power up, please. Okay. There go the melty monsters. I'm trying to get through this pretty fast. I think it's going to be my downfall because I am not, despite not having died yet, I feel like I'm not doing very well. I'm getting hit quite a lot because I'm just being careless. Alright, let's get the stamp just because. No, please. Oh yeah, this is a shot they showed off in the trailer, didn't they? Okay. Not that bad. Could have been worse. The thing I can't stand doing on stream is like, getting stuck on a certain section and just replaying it over and over and over again. Because that's not only annoying for me, I feel like it's not entertaining to watch. So I try to... I mean, As careless as I can be sometimes, I try my best to... I mean, maybe every player does this. I just try to avoid dying as much as possible. Just because I want to avoid replaying sections. Seems like a stupid thing now I'm saying it out loud. Okay, we actually are going to need to do some backtracking. Alright, let's do some treasure tracking. What do you say? This is an easy way. I mean, how many do we need? I have like 110... green stars. We need 130, I think. So let's just do a bunch of Captain Toad levels and we'll be there in no time. I guess we're going to do the Captain Toad levels in reverse. So we'll do the last... Oh, it's giving me the tutorial now because I haven't played any of these levels yet. Captain Toad can't jump. I know. I played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I'm a real fan. I played it on the Wii U. That's how you know I was a real fan. Because it's easy to say you played Treasure Tracker on the Switch. But I played the original version. Okay. That's a game I haven't revisited since I beat it. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And I remember liking it. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, you know, there isn't much about it that has me itching to go back to it, I guess. I'd like another game like it, though. I think it's a pretty cute formula. I'm glad they ended up giving Captain Toad his own game. And it also made me think, I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's plenty of Mario side characters that haven't had games yet, but I feel like the next one in line would be Waluigi, because he hasn't been in anything other than spin-off games, and it's like Mario, Luigi, and Wario all have their own series. And Wario has multiple series, too. So, it's just surprising that they haven't done anything with Waluigi in the main games, other than give Mario a Waluigi costume in Odyssey. Okay. I love how he says hi every time he passes by me. Okay, let's go check again. I forget how many we actually need. I think it's 130. So, we need 15 more. Yeah. So, we'll go back we'll just go backwards, I guess, with the Captain Toad levels. I think every world has at least one. So, what's in here? Oh, this is also a good way to get green stars. Mystery House Throwdown. Am I gonna need this? Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is a fun idea for a mystery house. Especially for a mechanic that seemed like it was like a throwaway thing. Like it was just something they were like, let's put baseballs in. Baseballs are fun. Like players can throw them at each other or something. But it doesn't matter at all in the grand scheme of the platforming. But then they're like, okay, let's actually do a bonus level that requires you to be good at throwing the baseball. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I just got it. That's too bad. You get to keep everyone you've collected so far. Okay. Is it gonna... Okay, I have to do them all again. Alright. That's not that bad. Easy. Okay. Now let's do this right this time. I don't really know how that POW block chains works, but I don't really care. That's all of them. Alright. 120 stars. If this was Mario 64, I would have 100%ed it. Alright, so I wonder how many more stages we'll have to do in order to get to where we need to be, because we need 10 more. Oh, so that's 2 more stages. That's 2 more green star centric stages, because the Captain Toad and Mystery Houses give you 5 green stars each. Let's check this. No, that's a... I guess there isn't one in every world. Maybe there isn't and I just didn't see it, but I know that pipe is a Hammer Brother base. So... I know there's a Captain Toad level in here that we didn't do. Let's see what this level is. I'm curious. Oh, it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's a speedrun level. Oh man, I was just helping my girlfriend's 5-year-old little brother through this specific Captain Toad stage because he could not wrap his head around the perspective stuff. I was surprised though. I sort of got him into Mario. I brought over some games sometime and he got really into it, and he has a Wii U now. Because they were on sale for really cheap for like Black Friday, I think, last year. So he got it, and he got a ton of Mario games for it, and he was really happy. Oh god, what hit me? Oh, there's a boo. Oh god, am I gonna die? But yeah, I was impressed. He got really far in this game without my help. But it was just like, you know, there was a certain point that I jumped in to help him at, and I don't really know why he chose this level. Because I think he also needed green stars. So I just helped him through it. Alright, one more. Thank you. I love that everything in the Captain Toad levels, and like even in like the full game of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, they're all sort of like miniature versions of typical Mario items and enemies and stuff. Like they all seem slightly scaled down, and I really like that. Alright. One more green star-centric stage and we'll be golden. And they shouldn't be that hard to find. I think there's a Captain Toad stage in this world, too. Not in here, though. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I'm just gonna go, I'll go do the World 1 Captain Toad level. Just because I know exactly where it is, and it'll be extremely easy. I love that they use the Captain Toad theme from Mario Galaxy. They just iterate on it. So it is very much the same character as before, and he was inspired after Galaxy to pursue a life of adventuring, and I really like that. I feel like I say that a lot. That's one of my signature phrases. I like that a lot. Oh, I didn't realize that how much you blew into the microphone determined how high it went. I don't think it does. I think it matters a little bit, but not as much as I thought. Or I guess the other way around, I mean. It matters more than I thought. Cool. Now we've got enough to do the fake final boss. Oh yeah, they don't. They want to lead you astray, but because they know people know that Mario games typically have 8 worlds, standard. So instead of calling this one World 7, because it wouldn't feel right, they call it World Castle. Alright, here we go. World Castle Castle. I always really loved Bowser levels in 3D Mario games. I think pretty much all of them in every game have been really well done. Yes, please, give me that, because I'm gonna die if I don't. Whoa! Alright, don't get careless. Don't get careless. Me. Ha! I knew there was a secret. And I don't have no idea how I could have known that. It surely wasn't by the gold plates on the floor. Oh, that was lucky, I suppose. I feel like I would have gotten hit by that. Alright, Bowser. I fought you once, and I'm gonna do it again. And this time, the ocean is made of pee. Let's do this. I think he only I don't think he takes only 3 hits, but I don't think he takes much more than that. This car almost reminds me of like a Lego car, and I'm just like breaking it apart. Come on. Whoa. Is that it? Oh, no. I don't have the boomerang anymore. It's not going to be as easy. Okay. Throw me a bomb already. Throw me a bone, Bowser. I want to know if they do anything digitally to alter Bowser's voice, or if it's just the guy that voices Bowser just sounds exactly like that when he does the voice. Because I would love to meet him at a convention and get him to do the voice. At one of the conventions I was working at, they were doing a meetup where it was the voice of Peach, Mario, and Bowser together. But I didn't want to spend a fortune, so I only met Charles Martinet, and I met him twice, and that was the second time. But still. There he goes. Into the lava. Wile E. Coyote style. It's weird because Bowser is definitely immune to lava, but he still burns his butt. I forget. Yeah, I think it's like this is the cutscene where they like he comes back and he's just like, "Fuck you, there's a whole other world. You're not even close to done yet." Let's see though. Is he? Oh yeah. It's funny they do it after that. He's like, "Psych, you didn't actually kill me." What do they even do? It's never established why he even wants them. I guess to, like, rule the Sprixie Kingdom instead of the Mushroom Kingdom, but, like, he just kidnaps them all for no reason. Alright, let's go. Mario. You can pace and place all you want. We got places to be. And here comes the best overworld and best overworld song in the entire game. It kind of looks like Disney when all the lights are out. It makes me wonder why he even built that castle in the first place. Huh. I was gonna point out that the lights move in sync with the music, but these lights don't seem to want to do that. They're not really. Maybe it's just because of the intro. But yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. I don't remember whether the actual final castle is like locked behind a green star barrier again. But we'll try to get green stars in these levels, and if we need more, I'll backtrack to more green star focused levels. Ooh, that was a little slick. I didn't even intend for that to be a thing. Okay. Well, so much for that. I don't think I can actually. You can't triple jump in the 3D Land games, so I'm assuming I just can't get up there anymore. Maybe I can. I can try. Okay, no, I definitely can't. It doesn't even look like I tried that much. I just, like, went up against the wall and then gave up. PAL, please? This is not a very amusing amusement park. I'm gonna go see what's over here. Oh boy, it's a stamp. The one thing that's not of any use to me. I feel like there should be something here. Maybe like an invincibility star. Yep. Yeah, come to me, please. One more. Okay. Oh, come on. At least that didn't hold back my my long jump. And thank God that didn't kill me. Okay, they're synced up now. Alright, which of these would I rather do? I'm thinking probably Cookie Cogworks. Oh, I was gonna say, there's no way I already did 3 World Bowser levels already, but it's because they did 2 and 3 at the same time. Yeah, the fact that there's like these levels, like this is very much not thematically consistent with World Bowser. I think they probably just design all the levels first, and then oh god, no, okay. They design all the levels first, and then they just fit them in wherever in the game. Like they probably designed like a lot of fire levels, and then just put them back to back to back for the lava lake. Because it doesn't. The individual levels are definitely more important than the world that they occupy, but still, you know, it's you know, it's very weird to go from like being in like Bowser Land, like the theme park land, to like Cookie Cogworks. I guess this could technically be like a concession stand or something. I don't know. I'm making up excuses for the developers. They make amazing levels, and that's all that matters. Okay. Oh my god. My best friend in the whole world, Dalton AF, just uploaded a video. He also streams on Twitch, and last time I checked, he was also live. You should give him a follow. He's a cool guy. I love food levels in Mario games. Just because they always make it look, like, really appetizing. Like, there's never food that looks like... As plasticky as so many things in this game can look, the food looks really good. Are we in space? Because there's comets flying by. It looked like there was like a secret area over there. What is it? Can I jump down there? Huh. What do you know? That's pretty cool. Oh, come on. Build up speed already. Alright, thank you. Don't really need the extra coins, so we're just gonna leave them. Oh my god, the chocolate brownie floor looks really, really good. I'm not even hungry, but I really want to eat something dessert-related now. I am almost out of water. But we're also almost done with this game, so I probably won't get another one.
The hell?
Just watching a Snapchat that Gabe sent me. And now I'm telling everyone. Now I'm telling Gabe that he was featured on my stream. He did say he was gonna make an appearance, and if he's not gonna show up in person, then that's the closest thing we're gonna get to another appearance of Gabe. Bowser Express. Train levels in Mario games are always winners. It doesn't matter. They're always winners. I love the little mice on the side that are like missing the train. Oh, come on. Get me up there. Oh no! Am I really gonna die at the beginning? Whoa, okay. Oh, that looked like it was gonna be one of the coins that like goes out into a trail, but it just wasn't. It was just a single coin. I don't remember ever seeing those types of enemies in the game. They don't even look like enemies, they just look like they were minding their own business. Whoa, okay. Guess I'll get that then. I could be in trouble here if this is the boss. Well, actually, never mind. I have the boomerang flower now. Alright. I'm assuming this is going to be Pom Pom. Yep. Even though she says Boom Boom, even though Boom Boom is her brother's name. She's very easy. She's gonna need like 50 more clones to be challenging. And she's dead. Easy. I love how the confetti falls like when she dies, like as if they had that pre-installed in the train for when Mario wins. It seems like we have, like, rows of stamps completed in the stamp book. But now that Miiverse is done and I'm not 100%ing this file, they don't really mean anything. Oh, yeah, we get to do the invisible platform level now. I was hoping that wasn't just, like, a bonus world level. Yes, make the bridge for me. The music in this level, I don't think it's from Mario Galaxy, but the fact that I can't even tell is probably enough for you to be able to predict what I'm about to say. This level gives me the music at least gives me very heavy Mario Galaxy vibes. Like, specifically, like, something like Space Junk. I think, as far as I know, though, this theme is original to this game. I don't even think it was in 3D Land or anything. Okay. This level, I feel like maybe it's just because it's one that I love and it's a one I can move through pretty quickly, but it seems like it's going by pretty fast too. Like, we're already at the second green star. I don't understand what the point of them having cat ears is. I guess these are the homing ones, but I don't know why them being cat bullet bills makes them homing ones. I don't know what the logic is there. Okay. I think that's it. I think this is the end. Yep. That was a pretty easy one. But I still really like the mechanic. Oh, man. I really hope that once we get to the to the castle, it's not going to be like you need 200 green stars to get in. I feel like I mean, 150 maybe, because that's 30 up from our previous requirement. But I feel like that's a very Nintendo thing to do, for you to, like, get all the way to the end, and then just, like, have them be like, oh, by the way, you need to do a shit ton of backtracking now. That's really dark that you can shine the light on the booze and then their spirit, like, floats away, like, as if it's like like it's not existing on this plane anymore. This is like the only time I've seen a character specific button in the whole playthrough. I think there was one Peach one in a level that me and Gabe did, but oh, hello, Mr. Boo. Unfortunately for him, I have the light. True to Luigi's Mansion tradition. Oh shit. Ghosts ate the light. Is this gonna be like a thing where it... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna turn into another box I could put on my head, but I didn't know what the situation would be there. I know I need this light. Well, I don't technically need it, but it definitely makes this level a little easier. Yeah, I'll just let the light do its work. And not do anything stupid at this part this time. Oh my god, my favorite power-up. Thank you very much. Okay. No, don't make me immediately lose it, please. Oh. What's with these guys? Gonna see what's going on here. That's really dark. The ghost music, I feel like, is especially sad in this game, too. Oh god, it's one of these. I still was able to walk out of it, though. There we go. This is a long level. Okay. Well, I just really hope I don't lose the raccoon suit, because that makes getting around them much easier without the light. I need you to leave me alone, please. I like to imagine that this specific haunted house is an attraction in Bowser Land. Like it's like the little haunted house ride. It doesn't look like that, but just the fact that it's in this world is... That's what I'm gonna assume is the case. But there I go again, looking for thematic consistency. I want that. Oh god. Okay. There was just enough space for me to get by. I wonder why they don't give you 1-ups at the top anymore. Like, I feel like that used to be like a staple. But, like, you know, unless you're playing multiplayer, the point system doesn't really mean anything. I don't remember what that means, guys. Gabe told me, but I don't remember what it means. Oh, is this just a... You know what, let's do this. Oh my god, there's a lot of them in here. Let's do this right now just to, Why does that... Gabe, why does the second Bob Ross look slightly different than the first one? It's too small for me to be able to tell, like, the real difference, but, like, I'm sure... I can tell there definitely is a difference. Pixel Bob? Doodle Bob? Oh man, I hope all the rest of the green stars are this easy. They probably do have like a wall of like a certain amount of green stars you need, but they know that they don't want to send people backtracking too far right at the very end, so that's, which kind of contradicts itself, but still. I'm a pixel pog. I'm gonna Google what that means, because I remember you told me, but I don't remember. Also, hi Tristan. Thanks all you guys for coming to support this official Cheese Games stream. Oh, this is just the same one as before, but with... Okay, yeah, I think we've started to loop around now. They're just gonna get more challenging as they go along. Ooh. Okay, 2 more. Let's hope we don't have to start over. Alright. One more. Oh, God. Oh, they're falling. Come on. Yes! I think that's 10 green stars right there. Nice. So hopefully if 150 is the amount that we need, then... Okay, I'm looking up what Pog means so I can remember. I feel like such an idiot not knowing what it means. Oh, it's just... Okay, I mean... Is that just... Alright, you know what, never mind. Is it just that guy? Because I know, I looked it up on Urban Dictionary and it just said it's a Twitch emote. I'm assuming that's the guy. Alright, hold on. Oh my god! Looks like we got a new follower, and it's someone I hold dear. Thank you very much for the follow. Yes, absolutely. Please keep the emotes coming. I never want the chat frame by frame. I never want it to look the same. Okay, I'm gonna need a... There we go. This thing moves faster than I remember. This is honestly one of the best conversations that's gone on in the Twitch chat so far. This entire Mario Mayhem event. I mean, it's pretty unparalleled. I appreciate the remorse. Oh, I can just... There we go. They know that's the one that makes it the easiest. Oh, God. No! I was looking at the chat and I wasn't paying attention to the actual game. Shit, I don't think I got a... I didn't get a checkpoint either. God, okay. Remind me to stay focused. As much as I may be tempted to look at the wonderful things you're all saying in chat. Except for garbage streamer. I don't know if that's I'm still paying attention as much as I just said. I'm gonna try to focus more on the game so that I don't die. It still hurts. But I know you love me deep down in your heart. Shit. The fireball blended in with the lava and I didn't see it. But that's a poor excuse for poor performance. I don't know why they gave the raccoon suit the ability to glide, because like I remember JonTron complaining about like how in like Bubsy it's weird that he can glide, and that's like, oh shit. Did I get a checkpoint? Yes. Okay, I just watched the chat and I got a checkpoint. Oh my god, it's the best emote of all time. It's the cheese emote. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't fly as much. Maybe it's easier if I don't. Um, but yeah, I remember JonTron complaining about like how like Bubsy like it's a stupid thing for like a bobcat's main ability to be to glide, but at the same time it's like raccoons don't fly either. I guess it looks Nintendo makes it look better and feel better than Bubsy does though, so it's not really a major thing to point out. Oh god. Guys, I didn't say you could stop. Okay, try not to glide too much, because that actually, sort of makes it harder. Oh, these hamsters are gonna run along the platform with me. Oh, they're both dead. Alright. Oh, okay, no, they're fine. Here they are. Oh, poor guys. Oh, shit! No! I made it so far! Are you serious right now? No! Absolutely not. I will not take your freaking pity party power-up. I'm gonna beat this level. I'm gonna beat it the right way. I'm gonna beat it like a man. Okay, don't do anything stupid. Me. I typically tend to only exclusively do stupid things. But not today. Can't emote any more movie time. I'll have you in the background. Thanks, Gabe. You're trying to make it to affiliate here. Gotta balance out that average. I appreciate it. It's a struggle, Gabe. But someday I think we'll both be epic streamer status. Okay. That is definitely enough of that level. Alright. I think all we have left to do is one more boss fight and then the final level. I'm gonna answer back my lovely girlfriend real quick, and then, I think we get a choice between Histocrat and Motley Boss Blob, so I think probably gonna do Motley Boss Blob just because it's the one I prefer. Histocrat returns. Yes, okay. We're gonna do this one. Oh. Hold on. He's got to charge up his power for a little bit while I text back Tati. He's got to charge up his ultimate move for a little bit. Okay, let's do this. And hopefully, what I said before, what power-up is it gonna give me? Oh, okay, yeah. Hopefully what I said before holds true, and this version of the boss is actually a little bit more difficult than the last one. Just because I really like the boss, and I don't like it to be over extremely quickly. Oh, he's got new colors. That's neat. Okay, bring it on. Give me your best shot. Oh, yeah, he does this now. Oh, boy. I think it. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be easier with the raccoon suit, but I still think it's going to be pretty easy. Oh yeah, especially with the raccoon suit, it's going to be really easy. Well, I guess that's it. That's fine. Means we get to go to the actual final battle sooner, I guess. But still. There's so many. Which one is the real one? Oh, one of them is slightly out of sync. He's got to get with the programmer. He's going to be put down. Alright. Now comes the moment of truth. We get to see whether or not, whether or not we need to do a shit ton of backtracking to get enough green stars. Oh, do I need to do both of these? Oh. Well, alright then. I love that voice clip. Oh, I don't get a... Oh, is it over here? There we go. I was gonna say, they're not gonna give me a cat suit this time? This is gonna be a nightmare. I do like this, the additional challenge in this one, because there's 2 of them this time. I think that's... Oh! No, it's not. It's just her. So... I guess the one with both of them comes in one of the bonus worlds. That's a little bit of a bummer. Wait, why couldn't I climb up? Whoa! Well, I may be screwed. Oh wait, no, there's a cat mushroom right there. Oh no! Come on, don't let me make a fool out of myself. Alright. One more, and then we can actually go to the real final battle. Assuming that we don't need to do a shit ton of backtracking. Oh, that was easy. I didn't even need to pounce. The coins aren't even really necessary because they've got plenty of lives and that's all they're good for, but it just feels wrong to leave the rest of them without collecting them. Okay, I don't even think I need to jump up there. I think I can just climb up. Yeah. Alright. Now comes the real moment of truth. Dang, I had a lot of time left. Alright, let's see. There's a gold lock, so I'm assuming it's gonna need a lot. 170. Alright, let's do some backtracking. I'm glad I did that one mystery house that had like 10 stars in it. I don't really need this right now. Okay. Let's go... I don't know if we did the mystery house here already. Yes, we did. Okay. I don't really want to do too many normal levels just because They only have 3 each, so it's not going to be a whole lot of return. Let's do this Captain Toad level for starters. We'll go back to normal levels if we absolutely need to, but especially because I don't know where all the green stars are in them, I don't want to waste too much time. I don't know what he says there. He just seems like he just makes a noise. Like, Mario doesn't really speak a lot, but at least he, like, you know, he actually says words that we can understand. Toad just sounds like a bird. And I would do an imitation of his voice, but my throat kind of hurts. So I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, that one, like, hammerhead enemy is literally the only enemy in this entire level, I just realized. And they knew you were probably going to get hit by him, so they gave you a mushroom. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to fall down here for that. Oh, good, they gave me a shortcut. I don't know how recently, Gabe, you did the Pixel Bob, or Tristan, you did the Kapow, but thank you for the continued support. Oh! Okay. How do I get that? Oh. I'm supposed to go around here. Okay, wait. I'll wait for him because I don't want to die this late in the game. Okay. We need 170. We have a little over 150, I think. Plus this 5. I guess we'll just... There's no point in me doing math. It's going to tell us in like 2 seconds. Okay, we need 8 more. So two more green star focused levels ought to do it. If there are 2 more green star focused levels, I'm assuming there are. But I guess we'll see if I can find them. I'm beginning to think that maybe each level alternates back and forth between having a Captain Toad stage and having a mystery house. Just because it seems like wherever there's one, there isn't the other. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's a mystery house. All right, so I guess we'll just do this level. We'll try to get all three green stars here, and then hopefully by the time we're done with the actual mystery house, then we'll have enough. But that means I can't really rush through this level. I gotta try to figure out where the actual green star is. Yeah, I just realized if I get all 3 green stars in this level, and then I also get all the green stars in the mystery house, I'll have just enough to open up the castle. I almost feel like I've already missed one, though. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is the first one. Okay, good. So far, so good. Okay. It's hard to speed up on these things. Why do I feel like... Okay, yeah, there is something up there. Oh, you know what? I probably need to climb up there with the cat suit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well... Jeez. It's hard to change direction. Alright. That's 2. 1 more. And then we'll be good for the next one. And I think that's probably it right there. Oh, I don't even need the springs. I just realized. Alright. Makes it easier for me. The bouncy mushrooms remind me of Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. They're very satisfying. I kind of wish that I had equipped the Tanuki suit. Oh wait, I don't even have a Tanuki leaf. Again, I can't really see what item I have in reserve. Gene Walk, Tristan? I don't know how recently, again, I don't know how recently you sent that because I haven't looked at the chat too much, but that's a good movie, and I'm surprised Nick hasn't seen it. He'll understand the references soon enough. Just like soon enough he'll understand the Fast and Furious and VGHS references. Okay. So let's do this mystery house, and then finally we will be at the end. See, that's what I was talking about though. They dangle the end of the game in front of you like a hot dog on a stick, and then you just keep getting roadblocks. All right. Oh, there's 10 in here. Okay, so we only really need to do half of these. I mean, we're probably gonna do all of them, but still. Is that it? Alright, that one was... Well, I mean, I'm assuming they're probably going to do what they did last time and ramp up the difficulty as it goes on. Oh! Wrong way. This is very Crash Bandicoot-esque, with the crates in the way. Oh boy. I just realized we didn't do the Japanese temple level, which is kind of a shame because that's a really good level. Maybe we'll do it as a bonus after we beat the game, just because I would like to display it. Okay, we definitely have enough stars left to do the final boss, but we're just gonna get the rest because we're already here. Okay. Thank God this game has 8 directional input. Oh no. Well, I don't have the cat suit anymore, but that's all of them. I'm glad they have levels like that so that if you fall behind it doesn't take too long to catch up. Alright. Here we go. The grand finale. This is the second to last finale of Mario Mayhem, which is kind of a big deal. The door reacts to the star power. Let's do this. The Great Tower of Bowserland. It's about time. That's my thoughts exactly, Mario. I always thought that this tower looked a lot like President Business's tower in the Lego Movie, like when he has an office on the 50th floor. All right, let's go. It's very kind of weird that he built his theme park on a volcano, an active volcano. Because as much as this is supposed to be an obstacle course for me, it's also supposed to be a living space for him, so assuming he can defeat me. I like that most of this level, like, it has some good platforming sections, but also most of the level is dedicated to the Bowser fight, because it's a long fight, and a lot of it's based on platforming. Oh, this stage has its own green stars too, apparently. I'm just as excited as you are, Tristan. Yeah, this is like the start of the fight. Like that wasn't that long at all. Here he comes. All the way from the 50th floor. He's got really strong knees. I always love this. when the villain uses the power-ups that we've been using in the end. But also just because this is adorable. It's also just funny, too, because it's like, you know, everyone else is wearing a cat suit, but he just turns into a cat. Oh god, here he comes. He's gonna destroy the infrastructure of his castle. As cool as this fight is, I do have to say, something that bothers me a little bit about it is that all of Bowser's movements are very much... They're very scripted. Like, they're very just, like, he does the same thing every time. Whereas I feel like in a lot of other Mario games, like, even in cases where he's pretty static, he more directly, like, targets you and actually, like, fights you, like, one-to-one. This one, it's very much like he does his thing and you just have to avoid him. I still think it's a pretty cool fight, though. Even if it's not even really a fight. It's more of so just a chase, I guess. There he goes. He's not done yet, though. Meowser. I don't get how the momentum works for going upwards in a clear pipe. I mean, I guess in that case, the momentum doesn't work in any direction, but still. Yeah, I'll take that, just in case. Oh, God. Oh, no! Alright, come on. I always thought getting on the trapezes was a little bit weird. Okay, let's go. That guy. Oh my god, he got a lot of double cherries. Alright, let's end the auto-scrolling portion of this fight, please. Almost. Oh my god, there are so many of him. And there we go! Still don't even know why he wanted them in the first place. It's a good thing I had those fireworks surgically implanted into him earlier. Otherwise, this finale would be really anticlimactic. Yay, they're all free! Thank you, Tristan! Another Mario adventure. I feel like I've said that several times in this series, but another Mario adventure comes to a close. And now we ascend to heaven for the final level. The final level is death. Here I am. I'm going to try to get the golden flagpole on this one, because it'd be weird if I got not the golden flagpole on the final level. There we go. Yay! Now we get to dance together. It's all of our friends that we saw once on the entire adventure. Yay! Freeze frame. And now we get yet another one of the best end credits themes ever. And probably the one I listen to on my own the most often. The music in this game is just really, really good. There they go. Oh, and Gabe, there's Luigi and Peach. We found them all along. I think it's cool that they do the staff credits in alphabetical order. It's very respectful. That's the end of Mario 3D World. That was a short game. I mean, it literally took it only took 2/3 of the time. Gabe, they were in the clear pipes the whole time. They were just waiting for us to come and find them. Oh, there's the bunnies. They're very much HD versions of the 64 bunnies, which is cool. Yeah, this is a great game, though. It's a very good pick up and play sort of game. 3D Land is too, and of course, you know, it's on a portable system, so it's a little easier to do that, but still. Oh, there's Bowser. I'm not poking any holes in the cork for you, guy. You're gonna suffocate in there. He's like, I can't ever fucking do anything right. There's the Toad Brigade. Except they killed the blue one, I guess. Bye! Aw, Satoru Iwata. What a guy. Miss that guy. Yeah! Also, extremely cool touch and extremely exciting to me the first time I played it. Comet Observatory up there. Nintendo just knows. They're very good at providing fan service for Galaxy fanboys like me. Best times for completing courses will now be displayed. Where did I put the gamepad? Okay, here it is. Fast Ghost Me characters. Okay. Meowser. We got them. Oh, and they're all gonna build the rocket, but we're not gonna do that today, unfortunately. Oh boy. Well, there we go. Man, that game went by fast. This is the. I mean, I did complete other games in a day, but they were like, you know, much shorter. This I remember it being a pretty big game, and it still is a pretty big game. There's still a shit ton to do after you actually beat it, and it's all still really fun stuff. But yeah, it only took me 2 sessions, as opposed to 3 to get to the end for the other ones, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I really like that game. It's very enjoyable in its own way, despite how different it is from the other 3D Marios. I think it's still a really good and satisfying 3D platforming formula. And I think this, if they were to make a 3D Mario that was more in line with something like Crash Bandicoot tried to do, where they just made it like the originals out of the gate instead of focusing on movement. Like, I'm really glad they made a game like 64, because the whole series could have been games like this, and as great as that would be, 64, it's not the same without it. But yeah, I'm still really glad we have a game like this. It's really fun, and it's the only one that has same screen multiplayer out of all of them. So yeah, I really enjoyed playing this. Thank you very much for coming along with me. Thank you for watching. On Friday, I'm gonna take a break again because now we're back on the correct schedule. On Friday, we're gonna start Super Mario Odyssey, which is the final game in Mario Mayhem. And it's crazy that we're already here. But it's been a really fun ride so far, and I hope you'll join me for the final game when I do that. Hopefully, if all goes according to schedule, of course, Friday at 2 p.m. So thank you very much for joining me for this game. I hope to see you for Mario Odyssey on Friday, but until then, I hope you have a great night. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Goodbye!